Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool tracking Euro 60M, rated Brazilian forward in summer move. Liverpool targets €60 million Grêmio starlet Allison Edward amid summer recruitment drive. Liverpool's scouting network has cast its net far and wide this summer, and the latest talent to emerge on their radar is Brazilian teenager Allison Edward, according to a report from Bolivip. The 19-year-old Grêmio forward is said to be under close observation by the Reds, as the club explores attacking reinforcements for both the present and the future. Allison Edward, scouted and watched closely. The Bruno Soares report, relayed by Bolivip, claims, the 19-year-old player has been watched by scouts from the English club, who see him as having promising potential for the future. This is no small endorsement, especially given the player's reported €60 million release clause. While that price tag could prove a stumbling block, Liverpool have a recent history of betting big on young talent with high ceilings. Edward is no stranger to European attention and has even spoken publicly about his ambitions. In a candid interview with GZH, the teenager said, "I do have that desire. It's a childhood dream, like many players have, and it's mine too. It's also a dream to have a beautiful career here first and then live that European dream. I leave everything in God's hands. Whether I stay here and build a great story or go there, both ways will be good." That level of ambition is precisely what Liverpool's recruitment team, now led by Arne Slot, is banking on. Financial factors may shape Edward's future. Grêmio's position is an interesting one. The report notes that, despite the pressure, Grêmio's management plans to keep the striker until the end of the season. That said, the club may need to compromise due to financial strains, with the piece adding that Grêmio are aware of the need to raise cash from player sales to meet financial goals. This scenario could play into Liverpool's hands. A structured deal, possibly with incentives or performance-related add-ons, could be enough to entice the Brazilian side into selling their prized asset. Slot building forward options with strategic depth. With Liverpool still seeking a striker and a defender before the window shuts, Edward could be the sort of dynamic wide forward or second striker that offers versatility and rotation behind more experienced options. That if the Reds can land the youngster at the right price, it would be another statement of intent from Arne Slot's new-look Liverpool, one that blends raw South American talent with modern tactical evolution. From a Liverpool fan perspective, Allison Edward's name won't be on everyone's radar yet, but this kind of scouting feels very in line with what the club has built its modern reputation on, spotting raw gems early. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Real Madrid name their asking price for 24-year-old star attracting Liverpool's interest. Rodrigo's situation at Real Madrid has started to attract attention across Europe. In fact, according to a report from Sport, the Brazilian winger's reduced role under Xabi Alonso has shaken up the transfer market, as a result of which, Arsenal and Bayern Munich had already shown interest, but now Liverpool have entered the race as well. Rodrigo struggled for minutes during the Club World Cup, where he was barely involved. His drop in prominence has led to growing speculation about his future at the club. Interestingly, for Real Madrid, however, Liverpool's interest could actually work in their favor. Could use Rodrigo to unlock Konate deal. Real Madrid have been keeping a close eye on Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate. After disappointing performances from Antonio Rudiger and Raul Asensio in the Club World Cup, Madrid are looking to strengthen their defense immediately. Konate, who has just 1 year left on his contract, is a player Los Blancos admire. Using Rodrigo as part of the negotiations could help bring the French centre-back to the Bernabeu. However, Liverpool won't make any decisions until they resolve Luis Diaz's future. The Colombian winger is wanted by both Barcelona and Bayern Munich, and it is only after his exit that Liverpool will step up their pursuit of Rodrigo. Real Madrid's asking price. Despite all the noise, no official offer for Rodrigo has reached Real Madrid so far. But the club's stance is clear that they won't entertain offers below €100 million. Even though he is not a starter right now, Madrid know Rodrigo is just 24 years old and still has a huge market value. For now, the ball is in Rodrigo's court. According to sources close to the player, he wants to stay in Madrid, but with one condition: that he needs minutes and a clear role in Alonso's plans. If that's not guaranteed, then an exit this summer cannot be ruled out. Antonio Rudiger may have faced some criticism after his performance in the Club World Cup semi-final against PSG, but his place at Real Madrid remains certain. According to Mundo Deportivo, the German defender has already secured a one-year contract extension with Los Blancos. Rudiger's mistake in the semi-final raised a few concerns among fans, but his overall contribution to the team has made him a trusted player in Xabi Alonso's plans. His contract was initially set to expire in 2026, but with this new extension, he will now stay at the club until the summer of 2027. Real Madrid stick to their policy. Real Madrid continue to follow their policy of offering one-year renewals to players over 30. Rudiger, now 32, will be 34 by the time his new deal expires. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our third news is Liverpool transfer news. Arne Slot proposes swap deal and tables, take it or leave it, Marc Guehi offer. Liverpool have been busy in the transfer window, but there could be more arrivals at Anfield, with Arne Slot on the hunt for further additions before the window slams shut. Liverpool fans got a glimpse of their new signings as the club kicked off its pre-season. Georgi Mamardashvili made his debut against Preston on Sunday, following his transfer from Valencia, giving the Reds a taste of his potential. Summer recruits Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez also had a run out at Deepdale, showcasing their skills in the fullback position. Record signing Florian Wirtz was absent from the squad, with the German and other senior players reportedly training at the club's facilities. Despite these exciting additions, there could still be more fresh faces at Anfield. Rumors are swirling about a possible move for Rodrigo, while Liverpool might try to coax Crystal Palace into a deal for Marc Guehi. Arne Slot's team could also see some departures. Speculation is rife over the futures of Luis Diaz and Ibrahima Konate, while Darwin Núñez is expected to leave. Daily Star Sport provides an update on the latest transfer gossip surrounding Anfield. Reports from Spain suggest that Liverpool are prepared to offer Ibrahima Konate to Real Madrid in exchange for Rodrigo. The defender, who has 1 year left on his contract, has been linked with a move to Los Blancos amid uncertainty over his future at Anfield. It seems the Reds are ready to propose a deal involving French international Konate and a transfer fee in an attempt to entice Rodrigo to Merseyside. It's reported that Liverpool are willing to shell out £30.2 million, plus Konate, reports the Mirror. While the proposal is appealing to those at the Spanish capital, club bosses are expected to demand a higher fee if Liverpool make a formal offer. La Liga heavyweights reportedly value Rodrigo at £86.5 million. Liverpool are said to be preparing a £40 million, take it or leave it, bid for Marc Guehi this summer, according to reports. The Crystal Palace defender has 1 year left on his contract and is reportedly open to running down his deal. However, the Reds seem ready to challenge the Eagles' determination with an offer that could prove tempting to the Selhurst Park side. Guehi has previously been linked with a preference for a move to Liverpool, despite interest from Newcastle and Arsenal. The Palace captain's involvement in the club's new kit launch suggests an immediate exit is unlikely. Bayern Munich are reportedly eyeing Leandro Trossard as an alternative to Liverpool's Luis Diaz. The Reds are hesitant to let the Colombian international go, despite interest from Bayern and Barcelona. Diaz is believed to have been offered a 5-year contract by the Bundesliga giants, but Liverpool have not yet shown any willingness to agree to a deal. As reported by Bild, Vincent Kompany's team are now considering Trossard. Our last news is Slot's next Wirtz, Liverpool in contact to sign the new Haaland for £78 million. Newcastle United's growing interest in Hugo Ekitike could boil down to any number of reasons, but the minds of Liverpool fans will no doubt be drawn toward the possibility of signing Alexander Isak. Certainly, it makes little sense for the Magpies to fork out £86 million on Eintracht Frankfurt's covetous centre-forward only for him to contest with Isak for the focal berth. It's a tussle he's apt to lose, relegating himself to the backbench or at least as the second fiddle to Eddie Howe's offensive instrument. Of course, there's the possibility that Ekatike will jockey with the Sweden international for a term or two before taking his place upon an eventual transfer to one of Europe's true powerhouses. Like Liverpool, perhaps, but then Arne Slot isn't going to want to hang about for a new number 9, one who can replace Darwin Núñez. A resolution of some regard will be reached this summer, bringing a striker to Anfield's pitch. FSG are proving themselves to be incisive now that they have returned to the pinnacle, champions of the Premier League. Just look at Liverpool's move for Florian Wirtz. Why Liverpool signed Florian Wirtz? When Liverpool lost Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid, Slot knew his team needed to replace the creativity of a man who had been described in the past being like having Kevin De Bruyne playing at right back. By Sky Sports' Jamie Carragher. It would have been negligible to have attempted to sign a cardboard cutout at right back, so instead, signing a world-class playmaker like Wirtz to nestle into midfield made much more sense. He cost a British record £116 million, but it's likely to be money well spent all the same. The attacking midfielder, indeed, ranked among the top 7% of positional peers across Europe last season for both shot-creating actions and progressive passes per 90, as per FBref. Looking at his accomplishments in Germany's top flight, it's easy to forget that Wirtz is a 22-year-old who has already rebounded from a potentially detrimental ACL injury. But that brutal setback in 2022 has only fueled his ascent to the realm of the world-class. For now, we wait with bated breath for the German international to grace the Premier League and lead Liverpool toward further riches. Liverpool often strike gold when raiding the Bundesliga, and they appear ready to do so once more before the summer market slams shut, repeating their Wirtz acquisition. Liverpool in contact to sign new striker. If Liverpool are to replace Núñez this summer, they will want to sign a striker fit for a Premier League title defence. Isak or Ekatike would do the trick, but an alternative pick has also been earmarked in RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko. Liverpool FC News. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news.